off and turn back on the light.
Fine. Hey, isn't it Saturday?
Yeah, what about it?
It's 7:59. We have the show.
Oh. Come on! Come on! Let's go! Who's that?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, Project Neon. Guys, we're about to go live. 678, 679, 700. 3, 2, 1, action. Zooms. Welcome to the TheBunyonB's Saturday Night. This is episode 3 and... Trace. Uno, dos, tres. 3 episodes. Well, yeah, anyway. Thank you for watching. We hit 100 subscribers. It's pretty amazing. And that's crazy. I never thought...
It's a big deal, apparently.
I never thought I'd get 100 subscribers. Alright, guys, well, Project Neon... Yeah, Project Neon's coming out. Just Listen is our first song that's coming.
Just listen.
Just Listen, it's coming out. Well, tonight's topic is a pretty much funny camp experiences that we've had, like, in, you know, like, scouts and stuff like that.
Just,
whatever.
like, like, in childhood, like...
Just, yeah, okay. Okay, so, if any of you have ever been to Camp Emerson in Idlewild, in California, kind of by Hemet, and you've probably camped there before for like scouts or whatever. Like if you're in scouts, you probably camped there.
Boy Scouts.
Boy
Scouts.
Brandon and I are here. Okay, we're sleeping in tents. We don't get the cabins, even though all the cabins were open. We get tents. Okay,
Just like
so yeah. Well, normally we'd have a cabin, but we had to sleep in tents.
I remember cabins.
So the night. Okay, I mean it is freezing. It's like 30 degrees up there, and we're like, oh my gosh, you know. I'm surprised it wasn't snowing, but okay. It's 30 degrees. Middle of the night, it starts pouring rain, And Brandon here, he doesn't have a tent, so we gave him our old crappy one because that was the only one we could lend him. He's sleeping by himself. It's me and my dad in our tent, and then Brandon in piece of crap tent over there.
No rain fly.
Okay.
No nothing.
So Brandon here doesn't have a rain fly, okay? It is pouring rain. So, I'm asleep, you know, I mean, the rain is just so loud. I wake up at like, you know, 1 or 2, I think it was 2 in the morning. I wake up, okay, I'm like, Dad. I whisper over, I'm like, Dad, and it's Brandon here. He goes, hi, Brandon. I'm like, I freak out. I'm like, what the heck are you doing here? You know, I'm like, whoa, what the, he's like, my tent got flooded. Your dad went to go sleep in the car. I'm like, okay. Was it really that wet? He's like, dude, the whole tent's flooded. His sleeping bag was like a water bed, like, on the inside. And, oh my gosh. And so we're just laying there, and the rain is so loud. I mean, you can't even fall asleep because it's just ridiculous. Pouring. Okay. So, if you've ever watched Clay World, Sniper Time, I recorded that on my phone. Like, for some stupid reason, I recorded everything on my phone. We start playing it as loud as we can in the middle of the night. Hey, Dave! Yeah? How do you like that salad?
Good. It's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Crunch salad.
Oh, I got my arm shot. Okay, yeah.
Oh, I remember
We start playing that in the middle of the night. There's like people snoring like all over the place, and like the camp just like stops, like, and the thing's still playing as loud as it can go. People are hearing the thing, and they're like, "Hey!" Some kid in the tent next to us was like, "Hey, Jimmy, you hear that?" We're like, play louder. We put up louder, and we're just like, Oh my gosh.
Running amok. Okay, I'm gonna tell this
Running
from-
amok. Okay, so this is his point of view on the story right here.
This is a little more in detail because I lived through it. Thank you. Yeah, all right. So I went to sleep. It was a cold night and stuff, and I was in my bed. And
Was
I
it
was
raining?
It was, yeah, it was
Okay.
freaking raining, but
It
it was
was
cold.
sprinkling at the time, but
Yeah.
once night came, I mean, it was pouring.
I figured the tent would probably be moist in the morning and stuff, so I wake up and I'm like, what the heck? Because I went to go check my phone and I don't know what happened. It was like 3 a.m. or something.
Don't forget the part when you called
I
me
know.
dad.
Yeah. So I woke up and I was underwater and I was like, what the heck? And I was like, thanks a lot, man. You gave me a crappy tent.
Well, no.
And I started freaking out and then I was like, Dad.
Okay, no, he takes his phone. He's in the middle of the mountains, like 7,000 feet high. And his dad's like all the way down at the beach somewhere. And I don't know.
No, he wasn't at the beach. He's still in Marietta. But...
Okay, yeah, he lived out here at the time. And so he calls his dad. Like, what's his dad gonna do? I mean, he's in the middle. Apparently he was like crying or something in the other tent, and like.
Hey, this is from my point of view.
Okay, sorry. I'm just saying that part. All right, go.
All right. So I called my dad and I was like, Dad, and he wouldn't pick up, and I was like, come on, pick up, and he wouldn't pick up. And finally, he woke up and he goes, huh, what? Like that. I was like, Dad, you don't understand. I'm underwater and my tent is flooded. My sleeping bag is all wet, and I was like, and my scout uniform is all wet. And I was like, and we have to wake up and go to the opening ceremony tomorrow. And my thing is all wet, and I don't know where to sleep. And he's like, Bud, you're gonna have to tough it out. Just snap out of life. 5th freaking grade, and this is my first camping trip for Boy Scouts. And then so finally, Garth goes, Brandon, what's up, bro? Are you alright? And I'm like, no, I'm underwater. And then he goes, what do you mean? I was like, it's freaking raining. And he goes, here. He's like, come in here. And I was like, I don't want to go in there with you. And I was like, that's awkward. And then he's like, I'm gonna go sleep in the car. And he's like, just get in my sleeping bag. And I was like, okay.
I mean, this kid is soaked.
I got out, and I was in my boxer and stuff, and I was like shaking off and stuff. I freaking got in there and got under. I was like, nice and cozy. Garth had like a nice, nice sleeping bag and stuff. So I got under there, and then Banyan, he goes, oh, Dad, what's going on? And I tapped his shoulder and I said, it's gonna be okay. And then he's like, what? And I was like, hey, Banyan, what's that? And he goes, what the? And then so we started, like he said, playing Clay World and stuff, and that was really funny.
All right, man. So, you got one?
Yes, I do. I was in the YMCA, and I was in the YMCA all through elementary school. Well, up until 3rd grade when I moved here.
Yeah.
They had the YMCA little school area in the right next to the school. So after school I'd go there. My mom would pick me up and all that stuff. But every summer they would have a trip to Big Bear. But there was an accident. What happened to me up at camp? You do this whole bonding with the wilderness thing.
Bonding with the
wilderness. It was like Big Bear. It was like Big Bear hide and seek.
Big Bear
hide and frickin' seek. This was another year. Okay, this is like.
You still came back.
Yeah, I still come back. It's camp. It's fun. You meet new people. You lose weight. It's all good. But yeah, you what?
Huh?
What? Some people.
So he comes back.
So I go back the next year. We're playing hide and seek, and I have a big history of spraining my ankle. Spraining and rolling both ankles.
Destroyed.
My ankles are completely screwed up. No joke.
Oh my god.
So we're playing hide and seek, and there's a bunch of people counting. As a group, it's tag team full on. So
it's a hardcore game.
It is. It's very rushed. It's like paintball without the guns.
Oh really?
They're like, oh! I'm like,
Okay.
Okay. So they're coming after us, and everyone just splits up and goes into different groups. So I'm running with my sister and a couple of my friends through a big pile of leaves.
A big pile.
Big pile of leaves.
How deep?
So we're running. Not that deep. It was,
Okay.
it was still on there. So we're running. I hit a rock and like a dip. My ankle goes in it and just completely like. I'm like, oh god, and I fall. I'm just like, I slide like 3 or 4 feet because I mean it's leaves. I mean you can slide on those suckers.
It's like banana peel.
It's like banana peel, but more of them and
Super Mario Kart.
Yeah. So I slide and I'm screaming like, oh my god, my leg! Like, I'm crying. I mean, I'm scared and all that. So
I'm screwed.
So my sister's like, what's wrong? I'm like, I hurt my ankle again. And she's like, oh no, oh god. No. And so I limp over to a nearby like tent, like the teepees. They upgraded them. I saw this.
After the first year.
It's not a teepee anymore. It's like a military tent.
Oh.
With a bunch of bunk beds in it.
Oh like my dad. Okay, yeah. Keep going.
And so I'm over there and I go. This was like the first couple days of camp. Like this was probably the 3rd day out of like 8. 8.
Okay.
Saturday to Saturday or whatever.
That's 7.
Whatever.
You have 30
okay.
seconds.
30 seconds?
Yeah.
Alright, go.
You've been talking for 10 minutes.
And so I hurt my ankle. I sit, and that's how the next 4 days were. My ankle healed in 4 days, and so I had a good time. It was pretty fun. I mean, the cabin I was in had a lot of other races.
Races.
It was
What?
there was a black person, a couple Mexicans, a white person, a ginger.
Ginger.
Nope.
Ginger's not a race,
Just
man.
a ginger.
What?
And so I had the top bunk. The cabins in Big Bear are 2 doors, and they enter. There's a cabin in between the 2 doors. There's a bunk bed in the middle, bunk beds on the sides, and bunk beds in the back. So there's like, I don't know how many there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
There's 6 bunk beds, and I'm in the one between the doors on the top bunk. So while everyone is running amok in our free time, I'm sitting there watching the Mexicans play their card game.
What? Well, you're Mexicans, so
yeah,
it's not technically racist.
It's not racist. No,
Okay,
I'm Mexican. And they're playing this card game, and I learned how to play this game by watching them.
Upgrade to my other Toro lawnmower.
It's horrible. Okay, yeah, go.
And so after my ankle heals, or in the process of healing, I hop down on one foot, down the little, ladder of the bunk bed, go outside and sit down, and I'm like, hey, can I play? Like, we're playing some game. I can't even remember now. It's kind of sad because this game was freaking fun. And so I'm playing, and like, you know how to play? I'm like, yeah, I've been watching you. I'm like, what? I'm like, yeah, I've been watching you. Every move you make, I kind of figure it out. I was like, okay, let's see how you do. So we go. I win again. Win again. Win again. They're looking at me like, what the heck? Are you some kind of freaking genius? I'm like, nope. Far from that. And
get the camera on that.
Really? Just gonna stop him like that?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I know, right? And so I learned this game, and I mean, it was fun. I had a good time there, and I'm actually thinking about going back again.
Please don't.
This year.
Don't.
With
Just go and bubble wrap, dude.
Because I'll be a counselor actually.
Counselor.
Dude, the kids are just gonna torture you. They can take advantage.
Take advantage.
You see how I handle these kids in this skull sack? I whip them around back and forth.
You grab them by their feet and frickin' throw them.
Yeah, no way. Bow down, people. Bow down. Oh.
All right. Well, I think that's.
Practice doing that.
I think that's a good.
All right, thank you,
That
guys.
concludes it for the most boringest night ever. I hope you enjoyed.
All right, guys. Thank you much for the Bunny Bees Saturday night.
Thank you,
Please,
guys.
please subscribe. Thank you all. Subscribe to us once again. Like us on Facebook. Follow on Twitter, Instagram. Okay.
What
The
heck
Bam.
is Instagram?
Photo sharing. Okay.
Photo sharing.
All right,
Love
guys.
my gram.
Okay, guys. Well, thanks for tonight, and see you guys later.
Hey, wait.
I'll do the thing.
Turn the camera on.
I'm Narsteez.
Okay. See you guys later.
Easy.
McSteezy.
All right.